to more than 1 billion people, 80% of whom are Hindu. Less than 3% are Christian. The world's largest democracy is also one of the world's fastest growing economies. Yet, in a strange dichotomy, poverty still plagues the countryside. Religious and ethnic strife continues, and overcrowding and disease remain serious health and political issues. It was in this environment in 1975 that the BCM India field was organized and made its first shift in focus toward intentional church planting.
Our strategy for church planting probably varies from country to country. For instance, with the tsunami incident that happened in December of 2004, we used relief efforts to create an opportunity for evangelism. In India, we approach that area in a different fashion, in that we will approach the people in a village through Bible study, through opportunities where they're looking for someone to come in and talk to them about the Word, and we'll create a small study group based on discipleship, and then develop a church from that effort.
Initially, a new church was planted monthly, then weekly, then daily. In the beginning, the goal was to establish 1,000 new churches in the first year. That goal was achieved in the first 6 months.
I think part of the success that we can attribute our ministry in India to would be children's ministry and also faithfulness. We've been working in that country for over 30 years.
Today, BCM India has planted 16,000 churches across the nation of India and baptized 390,000 believers. 280 BCM International missionaries now serve in 17 of India's 27 state districts. While God is moving across India, it has not come without a cost. BCM missionaries have faced persecution and beatings from Hindu and Muslim extremists in virtually every area they have preached.
On Christmas morning, we were in meetings in India, in the province of Orissa, and we had a radical group of nationals attack the churches in a variety of villages. They burned the churches, they beat the men, they kicked and chased the children into the jungle. And when I met with the pastors, there were 43 pastors that came out of the Orissa province because I, for security reasons, could not get in there. I visited those men, and I expected to see a group of what I thought would be persecuted believers. I saw a band of weary warriors, of men who had counted the cost, men who had saw what was needed to reach their villages for Christ. And to a man, they said, "We're not leaving, we're staying there."
In 1970, Dale and Paula Segafus, led by a clear call from God, left their home in Ohio for Mainz, Germany, where they had been assigned to work in children's and youth ministry. Over time, they were able to start a youth ministry drawing in more than 100 students in the basement of a state-sponsored church. Eventually, this youth ministry led to planting a church. The lack of Bible-believing churches in Germany brought Dale and other evangelical Protestant leaders together in 1983 to form the Conference for Church Planting to aid in the foundation and development of Bible-believing churches across Germany. To date, this organization has grown into a community of more than 200 churches. Eventually, the Segafuses left their church in Mainz in capable hands to work with a growing congregation in Hunfeld, Germany. Today, the Bible Church of the North Rhine has an average attendance of 120, a megachurch by Germany's standards, and houses the offices of BCM Germany and the Conference for Church Planting.
1991, we became involved in a new church plan and a new housing estate in North Bristol. We wanted to have some type of special event then in the summer to gather the children in, and so we prayed for around 50. And we thought that was a big step of faith, having only had about 30 coming to the Bible Club. We averaged just about 101, I believe it was, 103, something like that. But the last night, we had 180 that showed up. And that became the means by which the church was seen in the community as being something that was happening.
Around the world, missionaries with BCM International are finding their strength in the Lord as He builds His kingdom among the nations.